Hello, loyal fans and subscribers. Ninamori Fanboy here with the second showing of battles as the Ice Elite of the Notorious 9, or the NN. This is against someone named Andy. He also goes by Neandrew. He's quite well known in the Pokemon community that I associate with. Whenever someone says Andy in competitive Pokemon in the same sentence, everyone usually thinks of this guy over me. And so going into that, I was, pretty nervous. He would probably bring a standard team against my Mono Ice team, so I did not expect to, come out on top just because of how good he is and how not bad I am, but just how kind of limited, I guess, in my, I can only bring ice types. So looking at his team, he's got some threats, but he's got quite a big ice weakness. So, maybe if I play my cards right, I can pull out a victory against this guy, but it's not going to be easy. So this potentially series of 3 battles will determine who is the true Andy. So I lead with my Abomasnow as he leads with his Hawlucha. I don't remember what happens. Apparently I stay in, risking the high jump kick or whatever. Is he... Okay, I go for Ice Shard, I guess, expecting him to go for that, whatchamacallit. I get a crit. Activates his Citrus Berry. As he sets up a substitute. He's almost dead though. I believe now, because I got that crit, I'll be able to switch out to my Avalugg, and get the Rocky Helmet and whatchamacallit damage to KO the Hawlucha. Yeah, that hardly does anything. Okay, there's the Rocky Helmet and the Hail, and down goes the Hawlucha. Crisis averted. I don't know how I did it. It was luck involved, certainly. Now he brings out Gardevoir, though, traces my Sturdy. Not too important, because I'm assuming he's gonna Mega Evolve, and, the Hail is up, so pretty inconsequential. It does Mega Evolve, and probably fire off Hyper Voice, I would imagine. Well, Focus Blast, okay, that makes sense, too. That is definitely a 2-hit KO. Well, maybe not after Ice Body and Leftovers. I think it still is. Maybe I do go for Protect. He went for Hyper Voice this time. I don't think that would have KO'd. But that's what he went for. Maybe he didn't expect me to have Protect. Fortunately I did though, and now it looks like I'll survive even the Focus Blast and be able to get off... Oop, he withdraws, never mind. Well, what will I use here, I wonder? Rotom comes out, Rotom Wash, complete counter to this Walrein. But I do get the freeze with the Blizzard, so that's good. The Hail stops, which is bad. I can't Toxic it, which is bad. But it is frozen, and I mean, it's not. I don't know what to say. Here I just withdraw into my Abomasnow, get the Hail back up. Even if he thaws, Hydro won't do much. Volt Switch won't do much. If he burns me, oh well. He's still frozen though, so that's great. I believe I'll be able to get off a Giga Drain for free here. Hippowdon comes out. The Hippo is kind of destroyed by both of my stabs by Abomasnow here, so it does set up the sand, which is bad. Here he withdraws, saving his Hippo to, get sand later to get rid of my Hail. I go for Giga Drain, you know, just to recover some sand damage, not expecting him to withdraw into Amoonguss, which I should have anticipated. Then again, I didn't know if I would want to risk Blizzard in the non-hail. Apparently not, because here I withdraw. I mean, Blizzard wouldn't Oko, and I would definitely get outsped, and he's definitely going for a poison move here. Unless he's really real and goes for Spore. Oh, hidden power. Probably fire? I'm guessing fire, yeah. Rock and ice. Yeah, that would make sense. It's got black sludge, it's withdrawn here, and I believe I finally get my stealth rocks up here. Yep. As he goes out to Rotom, who I guess counters this Aurorus. It's still frozen though, so it's not really countering anything. I do withdraw into my Betty again, Abomasnow, just because as long as this Rotom's frozen, I mean, can't do much. I can just send in my Abomasnow anytime it's in. Get off a Giga Drain on anything. His flying type is gone. His whatchamacallit, grass poison. Did that Oko? Wow. Did I get a crit? I wasn't looking. I was trying to think of what I was saying. He could go out to his guy, his Amoonguss, but then I would, you know, be able to hit it with ice. So he brings out his Hippo, gets up the sand again, and I just pick it off with Ice Shard. It was probably going to go for... I don't know what it would have gone for. Wouldn't have done much if it Earthquaked. Probably Toxic. Doryuzu comes out, and this is a problem. Especially if it's Sand Rush, which I'm guessing it is. That Ice Shard hardly does anything. It goes for EQ, obviously expecting me to switch, which I did not. I apparently just went for, whatchamacallit, like was revealed, Ice Shard. Here I go for it again. And between that and the... Okay, he doesn't even Iron Head. He goes for Rock Slide. That does take me out, though. Oh, the hail isn't even up. I thought it was. He's a Life Orb, though, so he's down pretty low, to the point where I think an Ice Shard can take it out. Especially considering Abomasnow's Ice Shard was doing a lot. He goes out to Amoonguss, I guess, to sack it, because I would only presumably go for Ice Shard in this situation. And that's a 2-hit KO, even without the sand. So I think I go for another Ice Shard here. Yes. And take out the Amoonguss. Pretty nice. Now I can fire off... oh wait, my Abomasnow fainted, so never mind. Gardevoir comes out, and I think I can... I debated putting Poison Jab on my Weavile, but I don't have it, so I have to withdraw. I think Weavile can learn Poison Jab. I'm positive it can. Go out to my guy here, as he opts to go for Hyper Voice, and that will, unfortunately, still 2-hit KO my guy, my Walrein. Even if it wasn't... even if it wasn't sandstorming, and even if it was hailing for me to recover HP, so I don't even bother protecting there, I was just sacking my Horker. Here I'll be able to go into my Aurorus, it's basically at full health, get the hail back up. His Hippo's gone, so the hail should be here to stay. He goes for Hyper Voice, shouldn't do much. But it does, okay. And I opt for Freeze Dry instead of Thunder Wave for some reason. I guess I just needed damage. Yeah, that makes sense. For my Weavile to come in and click knockoff. And there it is, Ningmyeon. There's the knockoff. Does take out the Mega Gardevoir. Doryuzu comes out. Takes very little from rocks, but I think this Ice Shard will take it out. And it does. And I believe that's his entire team. Yes, it is. So, I emerged victorious against Andy, game 1 in this series of 3. So, I think I'm gonna stop.